Some cucks. I like it when I call you that. Right? Cuck, 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 cuck. I was on Reddit again. And I saw it was it was what's that subreddit? It's the subreddit where the poster doesn't understand the joke, so they ask Peter what the joke means. And a picture of Will Smith on top of a duck, and I thought it was Will on a bill. I should show you guys. Let me see if I can find it again. Meowing Suck says, yeah, my cancer is developing. How did you know? Wait, why did you say that? Meowing Squirtle Scott 77. Meowing the Consultant 427. Meowing Jeff. Meowing Luxafate, thank you for calling me Maple. Meowing Live Type. Meowing Izuku Meowing. Meowing Nedamashiyuki. I'm dying of cancer. What do you mean you hope I'm doing good? I hope you're doing better, though. I hope you're doing okay. And I'm thinking about that marshmallow. It's not just because my mouth is more acidic because of big toothpaste. Okay, I'll tell you the reason I think my mouth's been acidic. I think my toothpaste is expired. Well, I'm gonna die of one thing or another. Might as well. I just want it to be less painful. Peter, what's the name of this subreddit? Peter explained the joke. Okay, that's the one. Wait, no. That's the one? 3 million members. I think this is the one. What is the joke here, Peter? God. Are there 2 of these? Is there more than one? I don't want to be an orphan. You can get adopted. As long as it's not in Australia. I think in Australia there's like an age limit of who you can adopt. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. But what? What? Dies immediately. Can't find it, man. Scrolling on Reddit is so gay. I gotta find it now. Wait, where is it? Wait, where is it? Will. I'm gonna write that. Will on a bill. It's supposed to be cuck on a duck. But... Oh, that's awkward. I hate when I'm streaming and I accidentally take a screenshot. Man. I found it immediately. Wow. That was fast. Come on, stop. I'm not having a good time, boys. I'm not having a good time. What the F is this? Ah. Okay, let's see. I put it into activity slides. Reddit is a cesspool of echo chambers. Reddit is the only place I feel at home. Just kidding, I hate Reddit. I mean, actually, am I kidding? In Australia, autistic people can't immigrate. Wait, can't people who are autistic not immigrate to Australia? Or do you mean out of Australia? Or both? Is it both? Yeah, I'm not using Sprout. I have a really old laptop. What do you mean? Sprout is too demanding for my computer. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Well, it's Will on a Bill. Isn't it? It should be Will on a Bill. then I saw a turd on a bird. Listen, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand why people get so much hate just for being cucks. Like Will Smith and Destiny? Man, they don't deserve it. So what if they like being cucked by their women? Like, so what if they like their women canoodling, fraternizing with a buddy? Disgusting. Cope. They can't immigrate to Australia. People, of course, can be born there. I wasn't saying that they can't be born there, Zuku. I was asking if they're allowed to leave. But yeah, it's not just autistic, Zuku. Also, if you have certain mental illnesses. Destiny gets cucked and fucked by dudes. So okay, so now we're being homophobic? Why? Homosexuality is fine. It's fine to be gay. Good manly aspect 345. I do need to drink water. It was late. My period's not late. It was on time. Just tell the joke, Christian the jokester. Go ahead. What was Santa's favorite subject in school? World history. No? What was his favorite? Lunch? Chemistry? Oh no! Chemistry? No! How could that be his favorite? Honestly, he has good taste. Chemistry is a fun class. Apparently, I don't remember enough of it. Someone today spoke to me about valence shells, like like electrons and shit. And I was like, oh boy, I'm out of this conversation, which is a shame because I've taken up to I've taken organic chemistry 1 and 2. So and general chemistry college, so I should know better. Am I gonna tell the story? Yes, I'm gonna tell the story. No, I'm not gonna tell the story. Guys, since you're talking about cucking, do you want to get cucked? You guys want to get cucked for fun? When I was in college, I don't want to tell the story. I don't want to tell the story anymore. Playing with chemicals was fun. Oh, no? Oh, because you said no, that I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. I took a class to learn how to make explosive. Nice. I didn't need a class for that. I did that on my own. Chemistry was not all that much fun. Blasphemy. I love chemistry. You know what? There's something soothing about the periodic table of elements. There's something really soothing about it. You know? It reminds me of astrology. Science and math, science and mathematics. You aren't dating chat, so there's no cucking, just let it rip. Ouch! Aspect 345, why you gotta be so honest? That was hurtful, but also true. Yeah, when I was taking organic chemistry 1, I had a really hot professor. He was young and German and bald and really hot. He was smoking. He was super hot. So I used to go to every single office hours, but it was confusing because I went there because he was hot, but also because organic chemistry is hard. But then I got really good at it. So it was awkward because after a couple of weeks after a couple of weeks into the semester, I got really, really good at it. And then, like, other people would come there for help, and I would just be there. And I'm just like, I shouldn't be here. Yeah. Bald allegations. Do you like bald men, Moon? I can shave my head. Great Ninja. 321, commanding praise to sun. I don't like men. I'm a lesbian. I like women. I should have been that professor. No, there was more. There was another professor that I also had a uber crush on. There was a psychology professor who was very married and he had lots of children with his lovely wife. But he was just so, he was so, you know, you know, you know. Yeah, I was like, oh, this guy is smooth. I like this guy. And then, you know what though? Okay, I'll tell you another story. There was one professor that I thought was kind of funny. He reminded me of Adam Sandler. If Adam Sandler had like a second or third or fourth cousin with the glasses. And he was a funny guy and a yeah, funny guy, interesting guy. He kind of liked to make fun of the students a lot. But where was I going with this story? Oh yeah. So this guy, this professor who is Adam Sandler's fifth cousin twice removed, for some reason I can't remember why, I got invited to work in his lab. I like to volunteer to work in his lab. So I did that, right? And when I got there, to my great surprise, his lab was like a harem. It was full of pretty girls, pretty women. And you know what though? He wasn't the only one. Now that I think about it too, I think there was another professor whose research I was curious about, and he taught genetics, and his lab also felt like a harem with pretty girls. How's this pucking us? You're just thirst memories? It's not. It's not cucking anyone. Demanding elf for a man. I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. I'm gonna kill myself. I wanna die, 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 I wanna die. I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die. Please, please, kill me, kill me, kill me. In Minecraft. Anyway. Good morning, LDTGX. Now that I got that off my chest. Good morning, Cinemofrica. What's going on? I'm miserable. I'm miserable. Live type, I'm sorry to tell you though. I was going to drink alcohol and then do the rap karaoke, but I didn't drink the alcohol. Instead, I have a tummy ache. I don't want to rap though. I don't know. Do I know any raps that don't have the Neko word? I want to do it so bad. I feel like if I drink again, even though I promise not to drink anymore, if I drink again and do it, I will like lose all my inhibitions. Moon is into baldies, psych, chem, and genetic majors. No. Moon Moon is stupid. That's what she is. She's stupid. Tyrone? Oh, we don't ask about what happened to Tyrone. That was my fault. Rest in peace, buddy. I see Moon is just the way I left her. I'm worse. I'm worse. I'm worse. I'm worse. Ah. Demanding. Got to go, BRB. Yeah. Don't you already say some wild stuff sometimes? Are you saying that? Are you saying that my blood is so sweet that it's like I'm naturally drunk 24/7? No, that's just a leukemia. That's just a leukemia. It's positions of authority relating back to her daddy issues. That's why she's crushing on teachers. I had a crush on a female teacher as well. I had one teacher. Oh, she was so gorgeous. She was a redhead, a curly redhead, very cute and petite with like a little button nose. She looked like a Disney princess, and and I wasn't particularly interested in marine biology, but when she spoke about marine biology, it made me curious. It made me really curious. I'm not drunk, I'm just retarded. The man is given 6969. I can read. La 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 la. Why not drink, record the rap off stream, put it as a video, not alcohol crash outs? No alcohol crash outs that way. Okay, aspect 345, I'll take your advice. That's a better idea. Where was I going with this? Women can be daddy. Who else have I had a crush on? I don't know. You're more curious in her biology. Do what you want. I wanna die, 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 I want to die, I want to die. Please, please, can I die? Can I die? Can I die now? Can I die? Can I die? Can I die? In Minecraft. In Minecraft. In real life. Teacher, I barely know her. Meow, meow, meow. Never consumed alcohol or narcotics. Cool. I'm proud of you. Good buddy, good buddy, good buddy. What's a narcotic again? Let me think. I think, wait, is that what my dentist gave me? I think my dentist gave me narcotics. Cause I had to get my wisdom teeth removed. And all I got at the end was a t-shirt. I got a silly t-shirt with the tooth on it, and I won't show you because I can't show you. But it was one of my favorite t-shirts. I've misplaced it. Who's cute? I'm not cute. I'm retarded. Did you get your teeth back? No, the tooth fairy stole them. Did you lose your wisdom after? Never had it to begin it with, LDTGX. Turns out I haven't had the wisdom. But it's okay. I'm rediscovering the wisdom by reading more of, the great ancient philosophers. What is it about the Greek, man? What's it about the Greeks and the Romans, man? What do they got that modern day people don't got? What do they have? They have something. And they ask all the interesting questions. They talk about all the interesting questions that I'm interested. Why are we here? What are we living for? What does it mean to live a good life? What is intelligence? Now, had my wisdom teeth removed pretty late in my life. Okay. Was it alright though? Was it alright? They gave me my teeth back after they removed them. Aw, lucky Luxifate, you lucky pluck. I wish I got my teeth back. I don't think I did. Maybe I did and I misplaced them. Free time. Everyone got to be equal in the government. Most people now do what they do to get more time. But survivorship bias. Think about it. I don't get it. No, tell me, explain. Think about it. Most people now do what they do to get more time. What does that mean? Can't believe they just stole your teeth like that. It's like organ harvesting, but for your wisdom teeth. Yep. I don't know if they stole them, though. I think I'm slandering the tooth fairy. Where's my schizomoony? I'm right here. Yeah. I crashed out a little bit on Mama today. Oh boy. And then if you're in the litter box, you probably saw it, because sometimes I rant in the litter box in the secret chat, but I accidentally was in the cats channel. I didn't realize. So I just started ranting, like, unprompted. And it's not my fault. I blame the people in there before me who were breaking the rules. They weren't posting cats. They were chit-chatting in my cat's channel. How dare you chit-chat in my cat's channel. So then I started writing stuff in there. I'm like, you know what? How many messages does something qualify as harassment? And I think, yeah, I was tired of being harassed. But the thing too is like, what do you do when you're harassed by a kind person, right? And when, okay, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm also, yeah, I'm not a lot of things, but I'm deeply skeptical. After someone has been nice to me, I get very confused about it. So I kind of vacillate back and forth between thinking Mamo is just like, you know, Santa's kindest elf, or that Mamo definitely works for a three-letter agency and has been sent to collect information on me for the government. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is. It depends on the hour. Everyone joined the military. If you get old enough, you could be in politics or whatever you wanted. Escavin969, but that doesn't seem true. The past is riddled with nepotism just like the present day. You had to join the military, but you also had to be adopted. Also, like, there was, like, class hierarchy and stuff like that. There was no, there wasn't capitalism yet. There wasn't really capitalism yet, so you had to be wealthy and well-connected, probably, for the most part, to get clout. There might be some exceptions, though, here and there. If anyone needs moon teeth, I'll cut you a deal, okay? Meow, meow, meow. There's always slop. Stuff that survives gets recorded. Meow, meow. Good morning, Usty Kong. Block them for being parasocial. Why do you eat, work? Your heart needs to keep beating. No, it doesn't. I should die. My heart should stop beating. I should cut it out with a box cutter. I have a box cutter somewhere. But I think it'll be kind of messy if I do that. Promotion gives you more, so you won't work as hard. Time, most wealthy people take care of themselves to live longer. People want to leave their mark. Most want to be remembered. Okay, but that's not as deep as I thought you meant. I thought you meant something different. Yeah, I do think that as people get older, generally speaking, they start to care about their time more, and they fear death, and they wish for more time. But death is coming. It's coming and knocking. It might not be right behind the next door, but it'll be there eventually, because everything that lives dies, unless you're a billionaire or you're an what is it called? A snake oil salesman to the billionaires, and you want to sell them a promise of longevity, a promise of being able to live 500 years or more. And then they pay you a lot of their money, and then you offer to freeze their body so that they could be woken up when the shit gets good again. Man here, Ganamitsude, I knew someone was gonna bring up League of Legends when I made this title. How are you, by the way? How are you? This title is not about League of Legends. It's about the other type of league, the other meaning of the word league. Death is illegal. Meow. It probably is illegal. Meow. Tax is a cancer. Meow. Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, I'll look it up after stream. Death comes ripping. Unless you're a jellyfish. Oh, God. Are you telling me that jellyfish live forever? I believe you. Or do they respawn? When I die, I hope people remember how based I was. When you die, I think people are gonna remember you for your cosplay. Let's see. Your brain can't handle 500 years. I didn't say I want to stay around that long, but whatever, they're gonna be transhumanists anyway. They don't want to stay around 500 years the normal way. They want to be fused with their AI robot machines and live forever and take over humanity. Also, Lifetype, did you see my response to your comment today? The one about the billionaires? I think you're wrong, by the way. If you think billionaires are good, you're just wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I had someone the other day some racist Moonie the other day whining and complaining to me about, oh, the immigrants, they come to the country and they spend millions of dollars and it's fraud and they waste millions of dollars. And I'm like, okay, but what about all the billionaires who don't pay their taxes, who literally wipe one cheek, not even both cheeks, they wipe just one cheek with that amount of money. I'm mad about, I mean, I'm not saying that it's right to defraud the government. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that it's just like a lot of things. The amount of outrage that identity politics and small fries get, and then you have like the government bailing out, billionaires. Why are you using whataboutism? I'm using whataboutism sucks as because I just said. I said I'm not condoning the other thing. I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm saying that there's misplaced outrage. People have all this heat for like it's so juvenile. Like we literally, you guys don't remember fairy tales and stories from childhood, where in every story you have like the little guy who does something like kind of wrong but has redeeming qualities, more or less, and then you have the big bad villain, right? And then you grow old and everyone, that's the plight, the curse of adulthood, I think. The loss of innocence is the the growing empathy with the supervillain, and not just empathy but envy of the supervillain. It's like you grow up caring about the underdog, and then when you reach it, it's like they say about how wealth is like perfectly corrupting, as in like as people acquire more money, their views tend to change. But I think that it happens in this world. It happens even before anyone's acquired any money. They're ready to throw all the babies out with the bathwater so that they can lick a billionaire's nutsack. I find billionaire hate funny. I mean, glad you find it funny. I don't find it funny. I find it pointless and kind of gay and incorrigible that that there are all these other animals in their ecosystems who learn to get along, and they have less of the stuff that humans have, right? We're supposed to be the wise ones. We have all this ability to plan and the capacity to be empathetic and to think about things. And yet, we're more cruel and merciless. We're more cruel and merciless than other animals that have less of the stuff. Literally all forms of technology has come from millionaires. That's not true, Suxas. You're lying. Why are you lying? Billionaires and millionaires, especially these days, are not the ones building anything. They're buying things up that other people are making. Okay, let's talk about invention. Where does invention come from? Who's doing the inventing? Meow. Okay, come back with a list tomorrow, and I'll come back up with a list tomorrow, and we can compare. And see what the real deal is. Okay? Because the last time I checked, the airplane was invented by just some guys, And same thing with Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. Exactly. Well, they came from money, but not anything compared to billions that they have today. But anyway, and then okay, Izuku. The irony of quoting someone like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk, who are both examples of people who in their circles are not known for being the super genius idea guys, but who are really good at marketing and who are really good at like listening to a guy explain a thing and then taking credit for that thing. Now. Elon Musk is government funded. Prove me wrong. I don't have to prove you wrong. It's true. You aren't an inventor if you pay someone to make something. I feel like this is a joke about AI. I feel like this is also a joke about AI. Tesla, named after a real inventor, but we associate it with someone who doesn't invent anything, right? Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting? And then, if you listen to them and pay attention, they will admit it. They will tell you that why waste time learning a thing and being a little cog in the machine who makes a thing. No, that you gotta be the owner. That's where the money is. You gotta own stuff, and you gotta buy stuff, and you gotta fund stuff. Technological innovations overwhelmingly come from rich research institutions backed by nearly unlimited money, typically from governments. Okay, well, we'll come back tomorrow. I'll end stream early. We'll come back tomorrow and compare notes.